in this demo, I'm going to show you how to add a new product to your Photo Finale or Foto Depot online site. Log into myLab, click on Store Management, click into Product Catalogs, and into your default catalog. This lists all the groups that you've set up, as well as any subcategories. For example, in cards, once these are clicks in cards, there's 3 groups: single, double-sided, and folded. You can add a new category, a new subcategory using these buttons here. The products I'm going to add today are calendars. The group's already been created. Edit products and settings. Now I'm in my calendars product group here. I can edit the name and I can edit this preview icon. I'm going to add 2 products today. I'm going to add a 12 by 18 calendar. So I can do a search, or I can use the groups on the side to click through. So 12 by 18, the search has found something 12 by 18 in each of these groups. So calendars is the first one, which is the one I'm looking for. And I'm going to select it here. Now the reason it's showing up twice, once with a price and once without, is because I had added it previously and removed it. So I could practice before my video here. So that's why it's showing up twice. Print server is the fulfillment. This means it's going to come to you locally. And I'll show you what else can be there when I add my next calendar here, which is the 11 by 8.5 calendar. So the first group that comes up is business, not what I need. I'm going to click into calendars to find the product. Now, let's see. So here are the products that I want. This is the same product. You can tell by the product ID. The reason it has a couple different entries is one is print server. If I add just this version, this will show all of our standard content, but not the IPI content. I want to have the most content, and IPI has good content, so I want to make sure that I offer the IPI content. Now, with the fulfillment being IPI content, all the IPI content stuff is designed to come locally as well. And it shows not only the IPI content, but also our standard content. So there's no reason to add both. If you have a choice between 2 for the same product ID, you pretty much always want to choose the IPI content. I can't think of a reason why you wouldn't. So I'm going through and I'm adding, you'll notice, all the products that I want to add to my calendars in one go here before I click the OK button. I can search, I can click through. All of the things that I've checked off are going to stay checked off, and then I hit OK. And you'll notice both of them are added. If I add one at a time, add one and click OK, and then I add again, that first one will still technically be checked off, and so will get added again. If that happens, don't worry, just click the X to remove it. So I can save this, and then I can also reorder these. So once it saves, it bounces you back out into your main list here. So I'm going to go back in, and I would like this calendar, which is really the more popular of the 2, to be first. So I'm going to do that and save it, and it's going to bump me back out again, which is fine. I'm just going to have to do that, but okay. Calendars. Now I'm going to show you a little bit of a trick here. So I want to do some editing for each of these. I'm going to click into my 11 by 8.5. I'm going to make kind of standardize a little bit the naming. So I'm calling it the 11 by 8.5 12-month calendar. The description needs to be updated. I had this typed out already, and I'm just pasting it in so you don't have to watch me type. We added a search to the website. So the search uses the name and description fields. Make sure these are good, clear, consistent fields, and that you have something in the description. This is helping your customer shop. Tell them what the product is, what the paper is, how it's bound, any details you need to communicate to them. They do see this on the site, and now it's used in the search. The other fields I want to make sure I fill in here, of course, are price, and then this is going to render as a PDF. Now this section might look scary when it's set to, download DPI of 50. This is no longer used. We download the highest resolution possible. We don't downsize anything, so you don't have to worry about that setting. And then when you're done, I'm going to hit save. Now saving this keeps me on this page, and here's the trick. If you need to see these changes reflected in in your list of products, go back through and hit product catalogs and drill into the product again. If you're okay not seeing the changes, but just knowing that they're there, you can hit the back button. So you notice that the change I made to add the hyphen is not there. It's technically there, it's just not showing you that. So this is a little bit of a time saver, so you don't have to go back through. Now I'm going to do the same thing with the 12 by 18. I'm going to call this the 12 by 18 12-month calendar and replace the text again. And everything else is set fine, the price is fine, so we'll hit save. And now that's saved. Again, if I hit the back button, I don't see that change reflected, but I'm going to go back through product catalogs just to double check that everything's okay. And now I can see my changes. So kind of an insider trick. This icon you can change right here, of course. Once you change the icon and the name, you'll want to hit save. These icons can be changed, but just not in myLab. Those you can change through Lab 50. So now, once I've changed everything, it will be reflected on my Photo Finale or Foto Depot site. Changes can take up to 20 or 30 minutes to be live, so if you don't see it right away on the site, give it a little bit of time, has to clear through our servers, and your change should be showing. And that is how you add a product through myLab.